Thank you, Mr. Minister. This goes along very well my vision as well. We are lucky to have an excellent WHO, UNICEF, UNFPA as well, and good that UNDP as well is involved. I understand that WHO has been instrumental during the response of COVID, and there has been a very good support from the ministry during this period. So I think we have a very good base to start from. So one of the areas that I think we are all interested, with your blessing also, is how to strengthen the quality of services, especially on the provincial and subnational level. So generally, as UN, we are very much focused on strengthening the federalization system, but at the same time also the education system on a subnational level, the health system on a subnational level. So this is, you can tell me when to stop. Okay. And so, and I know that this is an area of your concern, so this is also, I hope that we'll be working with you on that. Of course, the power of WHO globally is supporting the ministries in the system strengthening and policy reforms. And I understand that you have an excellent multi-sectoral action plan too. And I think this is where all the UN is behind you in terms of operationalizing and working on the vision of the government with this regards. One of the areas that is of personal interest for me is infant mortality and maternal mortality. You have done so well since I was here. 10 years ago, this was my areas of focus, and you've done very well in infant mortality. I think we can do better in maternal mortality. I understand from my colleagues that every day 2 women die causes of maternal mortality, and it seems that 50% of the death mortality happens in the health clinics. So I think we want to join hands with you in terms of strengthening the quality of services in the health clinic, because these are our first line of response, of course. So very eager to work together with you of that. The support of control of non-communicable disease, of course, is a big area of interest for you and for the UN as well. And the WHO definitely is the focal point for that. So we are behind you with this regard. I very much appreciate, sir, the sentence note you told me, and that you look forward for a more coordinated approach from the UN. I want you to be very strong with us on that, because this is, sir, in 2019, we started something called the UN reform, which is how to deliver as one. Because before that, each agency is still coming separate to you. They still can come, but use me and use my office for a better coordination. So I'm telling you, use me, because this is what my role is to ensure a better coordination and that agencies come together with you on that. Coming together, because the whole idea is how to improve and maximize our impact as UN in the country. So, and so I always call the government and I say, use me better. So when you have too many conflicting requests, call me and tell me, please organize this, and I will come to you with the 4 agencies together with this regard. So please feel free to use my services on that. On the emergency response, on the health and emergencies and your role in the DRR, this is also another big area of the UN focus this period, and always will be, because of the susceptibility of Nepal to natural disasters. And so we are working very closely also with the national disaster national NTRR, yes, which I think, I'm sure you have represented with Anil. Yeah. So next week I go with him to to just see the impact of the floods. I go with him on to Lumbini. And I think I'll check if maybe somebody from the Ministry of Health can join, or you notify your health officials there, because of course the first response to the DRR is always about the health. It's always safe water, etc. So I mean, I really wish you the best of luck. This is always a very challenging area here.
The UNRC played a crucial role in facilitating WHO support of Nepal's COVID-19 response in availing access to vaccine and providing technical assistance. Ministry of Health and Population hopes that the UNRC's continued support will lead to more coordinated and evidence-based preparedness and response activities aligned with National Strategic Action Plan for Disaster Risk Reduction. Under my leadership, Ministry is working rigorously to improve its monitoring and regulatory function of hospitals and pharmacies to ensure access of health services to poor and vulnerable population. We have declared 3,523 general beds free at federal hospitals. Similarly, we are making mandatory 10% services free at private and community hospitals, and also focusing on improving health insurance programs. Moreover, our new health sector strategic plan 2030 has been approved from the Ministerial Cabinet, which paves way forward for our collaboration. Lastly, I will thank you and your whole entire team of UNRC for your support to the health sector and ultimately to the people of Nepal.